Thanks a lot, guys. Drew Brees joins us here in the Superdome. Boy, whenever you guys get together, especially recently, it's been a dogfight and another one today.
Yeah, they've always been close games. They've always been physical games. Typically, have gone down to the wire. Here was another one. Unfortunately, we didn't make enough plays. And I think really just too many bad plays that the good plays weren't able to overcome.
Drew, what was the difference between the first half and the second half? You guys look like a different offense going into the second half.
Yeah, we just found our rhythm a little bit with the run game and our ability to move it there and then take shots where we needed to and also convert some third downs. We weren't really, it was just the first two drives of the game. We go 3 and out. So that's obviously not the way you want to start the game. But I felt like we found our rhythm and we're pretty balanced from there on.
Speaking of rhythm, you find a rhythm with your tight end. And take me through that play. It was like a 360 move, and you find him in the end zone. That was maybe your personal highlight of the day.
Yeah. They brought in all-out pressure, so they're going to have some free guys. And usually it's one, but they had two. So bottom line is you know where your guys are going to be. You just need a little bit of extra time. So got to find a way to buy that time, to get that time. We call it Jedi mind trick. When somebody comes free, you got to try to make a miss, buy time however you can, and then raise up. And there's a lot of trust and confidence in where your guys are going to be. And certainly I had that in Jimmy and Marcus and all those guys. So I knew where he was going to be. I just knew I needed to get out of that guy's grasp. I was able to do it and then find that big body in the end zone.
You maxed your time. Well, you find Graham again to take the lead, and then you almost find him again with the Hail Mary. We just talked to him. He wasn't happy with the call. He said he wishes he was playing basketball. Might be another ending when you have a play like that. But at first, did you think that was the game winner?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I saw him go up and felt like he was in good position, and he caught it and came down with it, and he's in the end zone, and you're thinking, just the way you draw it up. And unfortunately, the flags came out, and it was not to be.
A couple more in overtime. How disappointing was it not to get things going because you had played so well before that on a few drives?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. We did get things going. I mean, we get a big 15-yard completion to start the overtime, and we march it, I guess, right around midfield. Just past midfield, not quite in field goal range yet. And then we're in that 4th and short, and it's, you're wanting to. We had gone for it obviously a couple times in some pretty critical 4th down situations and gotten it, but you got to have a play you love. You got to feel good about the down and distance and also the flow of the game. And at that point it was, hey, listen, it's still early in the overtime period. Defense has been playing well. Let's pin them down inside the 10, and make them really have to kind of fight and claw for a first down or two. I think we were just playing the flow of the game, at that point. And, they were able to flip the field on us, and we got the ball inside our own 10. And then, the turnover obviously just puts them right in field goal range.
Finally, you break a winning streak during this season, but it's also the end of a home winning streak. I know the game is paramount, but I know you take a lot of pride in not losing at home. How tough is it to end that home winning streak here?
Well, I mean, it's tough to lose the game. It doesn't matter where it is. I mean, I think it just goes to show you, listen, there's no guarantees in this league. It's hard to win. It's hard to win anywhere. We've had, and we'll continue to have a great thing going at home because we got a great fan base. We got a great kind of atmosphere and just really an electric atmosphere here in the Dome. And I think we all feed off of that. There's definitely a home field advantage, but it just goes to show you when you don't execute, to perfection and turn the ball over, then you're, you don't give yourself the best chance to win. So regardless of where you play, you got to maximize efficiency and execution.
As always, appreciate your time. We'll see you next week.
All right, thanks.
All right, Drew Brees here in the Superdome. Always a milestone when you talk about Drew Brees. His last 2 touchdown passes to Jimmy Graham, the 300th and 301st of his Saints career, almost his 302nd. Back to you guys in the Louisiana Cat Studios.